Trading is about boredom. And I know that sounds strange because when most people think about trading, they think action, they think excitement, fast moves, big wins, constant decisions. But real trading, the kind that actually survives long term, it's quiet, it's boring. It's sitting there, staring at a chart and doing nothing, even when your brain wants to do something. Because boredom is where most traders break. Not because they're dumb, not because they don't have a strategy, but because they can't handle how slow trading actually is. They can't handle waiting. They can't handle sideways price. They can't handle the market doing nothing for 30 minutes or an hour, so they force something. And that's the beginning of bad trading. Not greed, not even fear. Boredom. Because boredom creates this pressure inside you. And it's not market pressure, it's internal pressure. It's your brain saying, take something, make the day count, prove you are a trader. And that pressure is dangerous because it feels normal, it feels productive, it feels like you are being active. But in trading, activity is usually the problem. Most of the time, the market isn't giving you a real setup. So if you need action, you invent one. You start seeing patterns that aren't clean. You start justifying entries you normally wouldn't take it. You start saying, okay, it's close enough. And close enough is where accounts bleed. I trade one stock, one time frame, 1 minute chart. And I'll be honest, most mornings are boring. It's just candles moving back and forth. No direction, no clean structure, no reason to be in a trade. And that's the part nobody posts. Nobody posts the hour of nothing. Nobody posts the waiting. They only post the entry, the exit, the win. But the truth is, you are doing it right. You are not trading most of the time. Most of trading is patience. Most of trading is saying no. Most of trading is watch the market do what it wants and refuse to participate until the setup actually shows up. And that's hard because boredom doesn't just make you impatient, it makes you doubt. You start questioning everything. Maybe my strategy doesn't work. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I should be trading more. Maybe I should switch to another stock. Maybe I should add indicators. And what's crazy is nothing changed in the market. But boredom makes you feel like something's wrong. So you start changing things that don't need to be changed. And that's how consistency dies. Because consistency doesn't feel exciting. Consistency feels repetitive. Consistency feels boring. But boredom is not a sign you are failing. Boredom is the process. And this is what I have learned. Most traders don't lose because they don't know how to enter. They lose because they can't wait. They can't see through the slow parts. They can't see through boredom without needing relief. Because that's what overtrading really is. It's not, I love trading. It's, I need relief. Relief from waiting. relief from uncertainty, relief from feeling like today is slipping away. So they take a random trade. They take something that isn't clear. They take something that doesn't match the plan. And even if it wins, still a loss. Because it trained their brain to break rules to feel better. And that's the real danger. Boredom doesn't destroy you with one big mistake. It destroys you with small decisions. A quick entry, a forced setup, a trade you didn't need, a stop you didn't respect, a just one more trade, and it adds up. The best traders don't have superpowers. They just have the ability to sit there and not need anything from the market. They don't need entertainment. They don't need excitement. They don't need to trade every day. They can be bored and still stay disciplined. They can stare at the chart and say, if it's not my setup, I'm not trading. That's it. Not negotiating, not forcing, not almost, because boredom is a test, and the market is always testing you. It tests your patience, it tests your confidence, it tests whether you will stay consistent when nothing's happening. In that moment, when you feel bored, when you feel like you need to do something, that moment is the decision. That's where your account is either protected or damaged. So if you are watching the chart and it's slow and your mind starts searching for trades, I want you to pause and recognize what it is. It's not a signal, it's boredom. And boredom is normal. Boredom is part of the job, because trading isn't about being busy. It's about being selective. It's about waiting for the market to come to you. It's about doing nothing until the moment matters. And when the setup finally shows up, you are calm. You are not desperate. You are not chasing. You are ready, because you didn't spend all your discipline on random trades. You save it for the real one. So yeah, trading is about boredom. And if you can master boredom, you can master everything else. Because patience creates clarity. Clarity creates confidence. And confidence makes execution simple. So the next time the market is quiet and nothing's happening, don't panic. Don't force it. Just tell yourself, this is the job. And if I don't trade today, I still won. Because I stayed disciplined. I stayed consistent. I didn't chase excitement. I didn't trade boredom. I waited.